You wanna know what's on my mind? Let me think about it. You wanna know what's on my mind? Then let me tell you about it. For the past couple days, I've been thinking about it. You wanna know what's on my mind? Let me think about it. No needs to tweet about it. One-on-one conversations, people read about it. You wanna know what's on my mind? Can I think about it? Got an issue, no need to wait a week about it. Unless you don't know the way to go about it. You wanna know? On my mind. I got it. You wanna know what's on my mind, then let me tell you about it. For the past couple days, I've been thinking about it. I know it's a lot of real 100, so I'ma keep it 100. After talking, I get the feeling you wasn't being honest. No needs to tweet about it. One-on-one conversations, people read about it. If the smallest out the group had to be the first one to leave, there's no wonder nobody can ever keep a promise. Pinky promise. Got an issue, no need to wait a week about it. Unless you don't know the way to go about it. They would rather smoke a tree in the backyard only to come across somebody dressed just like a pilot. If I carry the world's weight in my strong hand, single-handedly I'd be left with only one hand. I'll just give you my right hand when it comes to the hi-hats. When it comes to the first hand, I never did. I forget to breathe, then I get a light head. I speak aloud just to hear what the mic said. Loud words to an audience who don't listen. It's the same as a mic with the cord missing. I forget to breathe, then I get a light head. I speak aloud just to hear what the mic said. Loud words to an audience who don't listen. It's the same as a mic with the cord missing. People always wondering how much you stacking now. It's funny, I know one man still laughing now. Peter Piper was the only person I think about how many peppers he picked up to put in his basket down. Let me stop before I criticize the world about it. They gon' say look in the mirror, tell us all about it. As I look at the image, I know we have the same vision. Would you look at that? I made out to be a pilot now. You wanna know what's on my mind? Let me think about it. People thought I was finished, but that was only practice. Final draft, the only time that I get to practice. You wanna know what's on my mind? Let me think about it. No need to be cocky about the situation. Trying to keep it real, 2 Dubs Entertainment. You wanna know what's on my mind? Can I think about it? I was told to be different, now I'm making a difference. Talking reckless is the only time they wanna listen. You wanna know? On my mind? People thought I was finished, but that was only practice. Final draft, the only time that I get to practice. So when I'm called to fix an issue, what you thought was a miracle, I'm ashamed, I thought that was only an accident. No need to be cocky about the situation. Trying to keep it real, 2 Dubs Entertainment. Since we talking entertainment, only thing I can say is when he mentioned he's the guy, I'm the guy that's replacing. Replaced like a misunderstood relation. Passing time so to listen to the man that I'm replacing. Gotta watch the advertisement before playing. Worshipping the real act just to hear that I was playing. Just a few thoughts I be thinking when they don't listen. Separating myself from the pack, no permission. They look for me just to find themselves, that's my mission. Like searching through a can, wait, let me hold that thought. I was told to be different, now I'm making a difference. Talking reckless is the only time they wanna listen. Truth hurts, now I see why they still got feelings. You don't tell, I won't tell, that's a real friendship. Cause when the whole team bad, I'm just disappointed. Now I'm back to one-on-one, my only opponent. They too focused on the paper, not enough progress. No matter how you recycle garbage, it's still garbage. You wanna know what's on my mind? You wanna know what's on my mind? You wanna know what's on my mind? You wanna know? On my mind? I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing okay. I know the last time I talked to you, said you would go your own way. I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing okay. It's a shame we both walked away from this thinking what a mistake. I hope you're doing I hope you doing the best in life for me and you. I hope the last thing you said to me held a little truth. I hate to think you not wanting to see me ever in your life is the last you want us to be. And I know it's too late for me to go back, acting like I was caring until you started to pack. Now I'm stuck looking back, pacing back and then forth, thinking if you took me back I'd probably do it some more. I'm the only one to blame for the way things are. I couldn't be mad if I saw somebody else in your arms. Now I'm stuck in the gym, all alone with no job. I feel alone, I keep hearing you say I don't know who you are. Have I lost who I am? Who am I now to become? If I saw the man you saw, would I just pick up and run? Or would I stand and just fight? Because enough is enough. Before I could find an answer, the damage already done. Please forgive me. I hope you're doing okay. I know the last time I talked to you, said you would go your own way. I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing okay. It's a shame we both walked away from this thinking what a mistake. I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing okay. I know the last time I talked to you, you said you would go your own way. I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing okay. It's a shame we both walked away from this thinking what a mistake. I hope you're doing. I hope you kept all the letters that I would send to you. Even if you don't believe it, they was once the truth. But my actions now made you not believe in a man that you thought that you never would leave. Now I'm stuck in my thoughts, cause my body won't move. If you kept all the letters, then I'ma hope for you too. But if you didn't, I guess I got no choice in the matter. I'ma just leave it alone until the day you come back. Maybe I'm in denial, as if it's easy to go. It's hard to change a direction when all you know is one road. She was longer than gone, had me thinking what happened. All of a sudden I lost the part of me that was happy. I wish I could have admitted when you gave me the chance. Standing right at the door, keys right in your hand. It's only hurting me now to see the me that you found. I'm the reason you forgot the last time that you smiled. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing okay. I'm sorry. I know the last time I talked to you, you said you would go your own way. I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing okay. It's a shame we both walked away from this thinking what a mistake. I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing okay. I know the last time I talked to you, you said you would go your own way. I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're doing okay. It's a shame we both walked away from this thinking what a mistake. I hope you're doing. Story of two who live to make each other miserable. Stick to the promise, man. You made me. Love. I will love you the best I can, yeah. Love. Outspoken and underprivileged, partly genetic. Experiencing life through my eyes, I owe you the credit. I would have changed my life had you not promised me unhappiness. In return, I'll compromise since I left you more than just damage. In other words, we stuck since the puzzle pieces compacted. Closely assembled, hard believing we only a fraction. Anywhere we desire, all it takes to imagine. Watch me work out the kinks so I can show you happiness follows the tragic. I will love you, the love. 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 Going to the end, proving time together existed. Even when you doubted us, me and time were committed. Showing you later on when you finally understand it. Admitting that I was right, something I won't get used to hearing. I'm sorry you, there is love. I'm sorry you, there is love. I'm sorry you, there is love. Place to go. Love. Handwritten on dotted lines, that's unfortunate. Coming from all the couples in search for purpose. How can they tell a difference, the real, the exaggerated? If every decision made came from forging their partner's cursive. Love. Love is deeper than secrets. Secret keeper is living. Holding tight to the happiness, hoping you know the feeling. Everyone knows the feeling. Living life for the partner. Living life as a savage will only grant you a daughter. Living life for the time. It never stops for the chat. It never stops long enough for you to take the words you meant back. I said it cause you was thinking I had to get before gotten. Toxic relationships only work when both parties are rotten. Putting up with the madness just to find yourself happy. Found somebody who speaks my language, she right here beside me. We know we bad for each other. We got that mostly in common. It's hard to search for the right one when all the wrong is in hiding. I'd like to make a public announcement. Don't take me seriously. Nah, you know what? Take this personally.
Tansy, teaching you the language of peace.
They talking all that stuff from way behind. They gon' wish they could turn back the hands of time. If this what they talking about now, then imagine what they gon' say about me when I reach my prime. They swear that I'm lethal. Of course I can teach you. First you gotta get close enough to overstep boundaries. So I'ma give you time. First I gotta put them in line. I guess it's the same as putting a check. Only thing being killed is my time, but it's well compensated with a live check. Like putting me in a group separated by lines. Audience then says who's the best. Nah, but for real though, I'm the best. I wonder if they caught my jail reference. Putting me in a group separated by lines. Audience says I dress the best. But that lifestyle, not my lifestyle. Only thing they can hold over my head. When it comes to competition, I look to free their minds instead. Now I gotta think how to relate. Half the population getting high instead. So how can I be surprised if what I just said kept right then over your head? Oh, my fault, man, wrong direction. Why nobody tell me after I suggest it? It's different trying to come from my head when you're surrounded by people having C-sections. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I'm the only one that could finish myself. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping, if I'm the only one stopping, if I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping, if I'm the only one stopping. My fault again, feeling myself. They give me hot sauce for skin protected. Only difference between you and I is I'm the only one who chose to do it different. So when they ask me to describe my inspiration for my rhymes, the closest thing that I could think is rocket science, it's rocket time. Nah, but for real though, I should stop. Even if I couldn't, I'd give it a shot. Main objective for my existence, you and suicidal, I'd stay alive. How many times does it take for the same people to make the same mistake? Well, I just answered my own question. They want a different answer, but the same equation. Anybody new, pleasure to meet. Anybody ever try to measure to me? A stick in the heart, be permanent in a car seat. That's just me involuntarily. That's just my nice welcome statement. I see you overdue for an early payment. I'm new to the game, back from vacation. If you ever thought different, you've been up there to let it rock. From the top, ha. They know I'm hot. Anti. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping, if I'm the only one stopping, if I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping me, then I must be the only one to be the only. If I'm the only one stopping, if I'm the only one stopping. So childish back in the old days. Arguments, gateways to a small break. We let life bring us what we pray for. Few months we turn what we pay for. A lifetime just to make one decision. Hate that it takes more for revisions. Don't you hate when you finally let go? Disappointed in yourself in your first vision. You wasn't saying that at first sight. You jumped up when you got that first bite. Real then confused. Don't know if you the fish or the one above water height. Staring at the eyes that was once beauty. New year, new me, old remedy. Come to me if we ever have any issue. Agree, walk away, still got many issues. It took time just to get to the point when you was done, then you let yourself back in to a place that was meant for you to keep living. Days in, realize that you're not living. Looking for the reason not to come again. If it wasn't for emotion, piece of cake. Case in point, never would have stopped by when you saw that person, then you made a decision. Truth is, we say it would be different. Go in time, tell yourself, please listen. The move by the beat made no good for you. Do the same thing people like good for you. Hard keeping the title of best friend. Even harder when a convo basic. So scared to let that person back in. What best friend don't talk on the basis? What best friend don't talk on the basis? What best friend don't talk on the basis? Tell me that. What best friend don't talk on the basis? That's a point left out for argument. Only thing not stated in the document. When you sign your life away, never leaving, then you took it back, it was for the time being. Angry all the time, every day a new reason. Every night packing up threats, I'm leaving. You said I gave you life when I gave you purpose. What's a life when you can't share that moment? Cause everybody needs something to hold on. Even even when they're busy and they tell you hold on. It's better to be waiting when you know they're right there than to wait to step back out there. A lifetime is quick like second nature. We throw away time like it's used up paper, when most of the time it's spent through anger. We all have the nerve to want forever. What's a life without procrastination? Life with no time and feeling basic. What's a life when there's no longer meaning? Come to think of it, I remember last weekend. No more support, watch where I'm leaning. You move away soon as I start to lean in, followed by what you call silent treatment. And that's the start of a bunch of reasons why we can't hang like we used to. The life I'm giving is what you used to, not in the sense of another person. It's just a routine when we chill in person. Young and reckless, but we're living ancient. Collecting dust came from all the patience. Departures to see how far we made it. Find our way back cause we love and hate it. Find our way back cause we love and hate it. Find our way back cause we love and hate it. Find our way back cause we love and hate it. Where we from? Well, where I'm from. Funny catching you staring here at the same ceiling. It's crazy we could grow up on the same side with different feelings. One and the same, what a lifestyle. Different backgrounds, movements match the mindset that you not from this part of town. Where you from? I can tell. You moving like you full, I can tell that you eating well. Words of wisdom develop from me, we have a few words. Long story short, you ain't nothing if you ain't first. That's a peace of mind, I'ma need something in return. We working off connections that we connect with fists first. If you don't get it, well, you won't get it. Product of environment, so many like the idea of being sick. Stick around if you want while they getting stuck up. Murder on their hands just to find themselves a few bucks short, but for the lifestyle will make up for lost time. Getting caught up just to find yourself with some more time. Happy with ourselves, but we smiling less. Fame mixes opportunity with arrogance. Survival is the game once you see who you against. We keep playing as if we lost, we couldn't play it again. Happy with ourselves, but we smiling less. Fame mixes opportunity with arrogance. Survival. So many goldfish that don't wanna know what it's like to swim with a shark. I mean, why would they? Food for thought matching was being digested in my stomach. The connection I'm making explains why all of my food is touching. Aspire to be the greatest like I'm the first to ever dream it. What's a dream if when you wake up to a story you don't believe in? I'm a wolf with the mindset of a sheep far from the fence. Never the sheep in disguise because I know who I am. How's a mask convince the people that I know who I am? They respect me so I stay in the house far from the fence. In a city that never sleeps, you either hide or seek. Filters being placed for those who either ride or creep. They say you gotta live the streets just to know the streets. So I hopped on the bus just to cross the street. A lot of honey bunches of oats, I'm trying to scrape them up. The flakes going away first, so now the clusters jump. Before we drink the milk, we gotta yell, bottoms up. In today's society, we can no longer say that at the breakfast table. I can't say bottoms up. Just a little food for thought. Hold on, you telling me I can't say bottoms up? Oh man, they saying I can't say bottoms up. What they want from me? What they want from me?
I just like the simple.
What they want from me? What could they possibly? Man, I told them. I got people here in my line like I'm the one to put on. If they was with me when I told them, they know I mean no harm. For those who didn't believe in me, asking me how was it done, till they realized I was still lacing up. How far have you come? I sent them one shot. It seems no one had paid it a thought. Thought I was playing. This is the only time I'm far from the one. So when I come through rain and fire, they unprepared for the storm. I'm frustrated cause they picked today. They think the weather was wrong. And I'm steady moving heavy, no unforgiving conditions. People finally waking up, live or die hit decisions. Do I get the eggs, bread, and milk and snacks for the children? Cause the storm got my vision peeking up from under the pavement. Now I'm mad and I'm snapping, they like what have we done wrong? Thought I was done speaking peace till I put the rest in a song. A couple words, a steady beat, now they open to listen. Got them bobbing their heads like this the one I told you was different. Man, what you expect? Another cut from the cloth? How can I copy my imitation if their reflection is lost? How they expecting change in the grade in the art of production? If every time they need a piece, they cut it from the same source. Man, I'm tired of what's been created, so I'ma start a new slate. Thought I was finished till they saw me rolling this car with no brakes. I'm walking perfect, my purpose perfect, my posture okay. They said I'm in front of the storm, like over here's the way. No more surprise that I'm done, that's why we here where we at. My interference was needed, that's why I'm here giving back. They gave me receipts in a bag, exact change for the reason for you to never come back. I sound like nobody, somehow I'm somebody. If I count up all the bodies, I still be counting bodies. All the shortcut rappers be like, I'm sorry. Any last words and they repeat, I'm so sorry. Speaking of mumble rappers, they get through to somebody. However that works out, I can't see me standing watching. Either they change planets or find them a new hobby. If not, I'll keep storming till I annihilate everybody. Leaving the evidence just in case someone wanna try me. Even the president's in position to wonder about me. Causing destruction, they only wonder who hired me. I just want them to know that there is no one that is higher than me. Controlling my anger is like asking for world peace. Like wearing a heavy sweater, jacket, and long sleeves. In summer daylight with temperatures reaching above heat. Like walking a mile in the shoes of someone with small feet. Torture defined in the eyes of those with no mind space. Walking a mile just to find yourself in the same place. Walking with purpose, good even if it's the wrong way. Those who were lost the reason I'm here in the first place. Therapy needed, and so I cure the ones in need. Now they understand how I go hold my breath and I still breathe. If nothing was learned, take away this one thing about me. If you ever doubt the clouds, know that I'm what the storm brings. I told him.
I just like the sound.
True champion. True. When I do fall down, if I ever fall down, that's the rise of a champion. Because I do know how, if I ever fall down, to make sure to stick to the script. When I do fall down, if I ever fall down, that's the rise of a champion. Because I do know how, if I ever fall down, to make sure to stick to the script. When I do fall down, if I ever fall down, that's the rise of a champion. Because I do know how, if I ever fall down. Ha! When you lose everything given, no one was expected without your permission. A couple takes trying to show them that you're great. Even when you reach perfection, they looking like something missing. Rock bottom, you like, what's the meaning? Then you get comfortable like you like the feeling. You only question your own movements when you realize everyone else in the same room has started leaving. Ha. But there's a flip side to this inconsistency. With the name holding more weight than its competition. They holding promises to the point where people don't forget them. To the point where those who have fallen forgot they can't stand them. Never mind what they can't see even when you tell them. They rather not see it when they know you're successful. They say to feel the pain someone else does. Wear the shoes meant for them for the challenge. I placed it right on the wrong foot. Tell me then I won't look. Tell them if I do manage to fall, then that's a good look. Even if I look shook, a lesson for the chosen one. Living through what's heard about is what they call a songbook, a lifestyle for the best of us. Same rules still apply. Knock down, get back up. If you don't try, then that's why. Failure does not live when you pay it, no mind. Help is uncalled for when my truth is your lie. I'm talking about the ha-has. Again, you did it this time. No yes men in my group because they all stay trying to high five. Never will I won't try, even if I'm sideline. Stars in the game soon burn, so I'll stop by. Magically the spotlight is raining on a star type, giving people reasons to believe. Now that's the true life, even if it is a new life. So long as you do try, stand at 5'6", but every day I reach a new height. When I do fall down, if I ever fall down, that's the rise of a champion. Because I do know how, if I ever fall down, to make sure to stick to the script. When I do fall down, if I ever fall down, that's the rise of a champion. Because I do know how, if I ever fall down. Nothing gets worse than when you walk away, making excuses like there's another day. Ronnie told me do this like my life depended. My cousin Jeff always had his hand extended. My father said musically I'm on a time limit. My grandma said I always had a fighting spirit. If you settle for less, then tell me how you living. When you settle for less, you will always have a limit. Nothing gets worse than when you walk away, making excuses like there's another day. Ronnie told me do this like my life depended. My cousin Jeff always had his hand extended. My father said musically I'm on a time limit. My grandma said I always had a fighting spirit. If you settle for less, then tell me how you living. When you settle for less, you will always have a limit. When I do fall down, if I ever fall down, that's the rise of a champion. Because I do know how, if I ever fall down, to make sure to stick to the script. When I do fall down, if I ever fall down, that's the rise of a champion. Because I do know how.